What's up, everybody? John here with KOs-cardbreaks. Sorry we are just a few minutes late, but we are ready to get going here with our first player break of 2025 Bowman Draft Baseball. Of course, this has been out since Wednesday, so we're a little later getting started on this product than we usually would for player breaks. But we have 3 days in a row here where we're going to do the same format, one jumbo and one delight on each. And then we're going to have 2 more next weekend. We are going to have 2 more next weekend. Most likely those will be our last, but I can't say that with 100% certainty. But anyway, for this weekend, these 3, we will have combined shipping, of course, as we always do. We also have a Pixar Gold. Got added last minute, so it may not be noted on the Bowman draft listings, but we do have a Pixar Gold 2-case character break that we're also going to combine with these, so 4 total breaks there. What that means is if you bought in this one, and I assume most everybody listening did, then any spot you get over the next 2 days, as long as it's domestic shipping, of course, will be free shipping for you. We always go through all orders as soon as possible after auctions have ended that night, after the last ones have ended, and adjust the shipping where applicable. But no worries if you pay before we do that, as we always go through all orders again before we ship out and make sure to refund any extra shipping that was paid. So that's what's going on here. Couple quick things to tell you, and then we're going to start ripping in less than a minute here. This break is sponsored by eBay Inc. out of San Jose, California. No purchase necessary. There's a sweepstakes involved. You want to check out the full official rules and details of that. That link is at the top of all our listings. If you are not watching in 1080p on YouTube, if you're on YouTube there, where you're going to watch in widescreen, click that little gear button in the corner, switch it over. Promise you'll look a whole lot nicer. And if you do want to watch vertically on your phone, eBay Live is definitely the way to go. We are live streaming on both platforms here, and I'll do my best to keep up with the chat on both as we go. Looks like we got about the same number of viewers on each, so good luck, everybody. That's the most important thing. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully we can pull a few bangers here. Been doing some PYTs, the delight cases over the last few days. A few have been pretty rough, but then a few have delivered some crazy bangers. So, and there's a lot of stuff we still haven't seen yet, or at least I haven't here, like KOs. So maybe we can pull some of those surprise hits today. Make a few people really, really happy. All right, so this is, of course, the jumbo case, 3 autos per box. Gonna do this one, and then we'll bring the light on at the end. Put some gloves on here real fast. April will be on the side, top loading as we go, helping get everything prepared for the recap at the end. So we can move pretty smoothly here. So to make absolutely sure, sometimes the YouTube, what it shows up for me is on a little bit of a delay. It seems to be on a longer delay than usual, so I just want to make absolutely sure I'm not going to have any issue there before I actually rip open a box. Come on, YouTube video, catch up with me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no problem. We're going to get to those messages after the break here. Sorry, it's a late night getting prepared, and then haven't done much today before the actual break here. But I'll check that out after the break. Good luck to you, everyone lurking out there. All cards do ship in this. That's not always the case with Bowman Draft Force, but for this year's products, we are going to ship all cards, meaning the paper base, of course, being the ones that sometimes don't. But we're not going to go through. I'm just showing you a little bit here, but generally speaking, I'm going to go like that. We're going to go right to the, the good stuff, so to speak. But all cards do ship, and we'll be showing every chrome card here. It's only the paper base we'll generally be skipping past, but they all do ship. All right, Kyson Witherspoon is our first autograph of the break. Kyson Witherspoon, not a bad one right there. Carrie Ann, congrats. Nice hit. It is the base autograph, but, probably get about half base here. I'm not going to be reading out these, but we'll make sure every single one gets on screen. We've got an Axis Quinton Young. And then we got refractors here for Matthew Fisher and Cooper Pratt. When it comes to refractors, by the way, every single first refractor will be top loaded, and every single, let's see, I'm gonna draft. Let me think real fast. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sleeve up all the regular, all the non-first refractors, but all these first will be top loaded. Also, as far as your chrome first of some of the bigger names, certainly some of the bigger names will be top loaded. All right, 2 for 2 on autographs here. Didn't expect that. 293 out of 499. Anthony Evanson with the refractor autograph here. Evanson. Some players such as Dax right there. Obviously, you guys know who most of the big ones are. Will have their first, just their base chrome first, top loaded as well. Luis Pena prize prospects. Tyson Lewis and Sammy Stafura refractors. Yeah, we were a little late getting started. This is our very first box right here. We're only on pack number 3. Ethan Petrie, number 117 out of 199. I believe that is your Reptilian Magenta or Reptilian Fuchsia. One of the two. Landon Hodge with a Sky Blue Chrome. Those will be top loaded as well in the recap. Josh Hammond and Johnny Slowinski, first refractors. Access for Billy Carlson, Joseph Zera, and Ben Jacobs, first refractors. In just a second to sort something out a little bit on the side. This is Gavin Fine with a relatively common draft insert. Not exactly sure what we're calling that one, but Nate George and Dante Nori refractors. So this is top load for the recap. This is top load, but not in the recap. Yeah, but just focus on these. Our first in-action die cut here is Charlie Condon. Charlie Condon with the in-action die cut. Ethan Petrie and Jacob Morrison, first refractors. Got a yellow chrome here for Tommy Troy, number 12 out of 75. Prize prospects for Eli Willits. And Max Bellew and Dominic Fritton with the first refractors. Apologies if there are some of these, that I'm not pronouncing that greatly. There's definitely going to be some mistakes there on some of these new names for me. Adonis Guzman. That's going to be your X-Fractor parallel. I'm thinking those are 1 per jumbo box, I believe. Of course, to have those in the recap. Leo DeVries, Axis. Jing-Sang Ko and Travis Sikora refractors. Well, nothing too huge for those to be sweating yet. We'll see. Gavin Turley with an X-Fractor. All right, maybe they're 2 per jumbo box. There we go. Gavin Turley X-Fractor. And Axis, Joshua Gonzalez. Luke LaCourse and Walker Jenkins refractors. Access for Andrew Salas, Caden Bodine, and Zach Root refractors. In action die cut here for George Lombard Jr., Aaron Watson and Cooper Fleming refractors. And I would assume we have a third autograph here. I guess I'm going to assume incorrectly. Jamie Arnold, prize prospects. Seth Hernandez, nice one there, and Ethan Conrad, 2 very nice refractors. But yeah, that is 2 autos in that box. That is not what we're expecting. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, you know, sometimes this kind of thing does happen, and then another box in the case makes up for it. That's what I sure hope. That was odd. We got autographs in our first 2 packs and not a third. Okay, we'll see how it goes here. Of course, hopefully they will make up for something there. Yeah, the eBay Live vertical, I'm going to stack them like that. So a little better on screen. Yeah, not cool in our first box. Let's see. All right, we're going to start off with an autograph again here at the first pack of the second box. Kyle Lodge with a base. First auto. Seth Hernandez with draft insert. And Mike Sirota. Luke Dickerson, refractors. Yeah, would definitely love to see a gold ink autograph. That is one of the hottest chases here. I'm absolutely sure. We haven't seen one any of our PYTs are done yet, but I mean, they are tough. I believe the copy. There are 15 copies, and what is it? I think I saw the checklist like 75 players. So, you know, you can do the math there. A little over 1,000. Ike Irish. I'm about to say Mike. Ike Irish with draft insert. Franklin Arias and Zach Root. Refractors. You seen a couple come out already? Awesome. I mean, they're not like as rare as a Superfractor overall, but they are very, very tough. So anyway, hopefully we'll, if not today, hopefully over the next couple days. JoJo Parker with the prize prospects. Kyle Lodge, Cade Crossland, refractors. We've got J.B. Middleton here. This is going to be numbered out of 100. Out of 100 here. 80 of 100. Like a steel reptilian, I believe. Bryce Cunningham. Sky Blue Chrome. Michael Lombardi and Josh Owens, first refractors. Cameron Nelson, 77 out of 199 on the Aqua Lava first auto right there. Cameron Nelson. Axis, Eli Wiltz, Travis Bazzana, and Kalen Culpepper, refractors. No JT Quinn as of yet. We're only on our second box here. Second box of hobby. The delight will be done. Excuse me, not hobby. It is jumbo. Some people do call this hobby. It has got a little bit convoluted the last couple years, but it is generally considered jumbo. Obviously, there's jumbo and super jumbos has always been in draft. This is jumbo. We will do the delight after this case. In action, Gavin Kylan, Aaron Watson, and Cooper Fleming, first refractors. So yeah, I got started about 10 minutes late. A little late. Sorry about that. But we should be still done before the football starts today. That was kind of the plan with the scheduling of the breaks both today and tomorrow. Andrew Salas, Axis, Caden Bodine, and Jefferson Rojas refractors. Run this one right before the playoffs start and run the one tomorrow right after the second game ends. Yeah, Delight is in the break. It's this case and then a Delight case. Aaron Watson with a base first autograph. So there's our third for this box here. Aaron Watson, base ink. Prize prospects for Cade Anderson, Cameron Nelson, and J.D. Dix refractors. All right, we need to find some heat with the ink. Gotta say, very, very rough, slow start here. We need some heat with ink. Kalen Culpepper, 468 out of 499 on the sky blue paper. Steel Hall Axis, Dean Curley, and Nolan Sailors, first refractors. Yes, sir, donalization. We're going to do the delight after this case ends. Mitch Voigt, prize prospects. Kevin McGonigal and Brody Brecht, refractors. It's like going to be an orange in action here for George Lombard Jr. That's going to be numbered to 25. Number 23 out of 25. George Lombard Jr. with the orange in action parallel. Leo DeVries with a spackle parallel here. These are fairly rare as well. Obviously, we did not get one in the first box there. Not numbered, but nice card. Travis Bazana, prize prospects. Kyson Witherspoon and Marcus Phillips, refractors. And we have orange here, orange chrome, Griffin Hugas. Griffin Hugas, orange chrome, number 25 out of 25. Very last one there. Griffin Hugas, very nice hit. Brady Bell with the X-Fractor. Kevin McGonigal, Axis, Connor Essenberg, and Matthew Miura, first refractors. Closing out box number 2. All right, let me catch up with the eBay Live chat right there real fast. We'll get to number 3. Yeah, we'll see on that. Hopefully it's just going to be made up for in the case. There were 3 autos in the second box, yes. Hopefully it's just going to be made up for in the case. If it's not in the end, then I'll find some way to, you know, random a little something extra to the break. Something like that at the end. But hoping it gets made up for. Alright, little flips on the paper. Just to help out the sorters there. Prize prospects for Shotaro Mori and Billy Carlson and Riley Quick on the first refractors. Connor Griffin prize prospects and Cameron Maldonado and Adonis Guzman refractors. Yeah, I've never had any luck with those missing hit claims before, but it's worth a try if it comes to that. Again, hopefully it gets made up for. 131 out of 150, Dakota Jordan with the blue paper. Joseph Zerwa, number 19 out of 199 on the Magenta Reptilian. Quentin Young, Sky Blue Chrome, Dax Kilby, and Jamie Arnold, first refractors. Seth Hernandez. It is a base, unfortunately, but hey, that's definitely our biggest name yet. There we go. Seth Hernandez with some ink. Congrats, Jonathan. Congrats, Jonathan. Second coming, Paul Skeens. I don't know. That's what he's advertised as. 19-year-old absolute ace going to the Pirates like Skeens. We'll see. We got Gavin Kylan, Axis, Ryan Waldschmidt, and Christian Fauch with the refractors. Nolan Sailors, number 68 out of 499 on the sky blue paper. Axis Xavier Nevins. Ike Irish and Brady Bell, first refractors. Michael Lombardi here with a purple first autograph. 44 out of 250 Lombardi. Liam Doyle, prize prospects, Thomas White, and Andrew Salas, refractors. Bear with me just a second here. Got a blue chrome here for Theron Lorenzo, 146 out of 150. JJ Weatherholt prize prospects, Jack Gurevich and Anthony Evanson, refractors. Green grass fractor, Mason McConaughey of 1 out of 99. First one there. Anthony Evanson with the X fractor. Got an Axis for Casey Cunningham. George Lombard Jr. and Elian Pena, refractors. I believe I see gold. Hopefully that is going to be an autograph. Do see gold chrome. It is going to be an autograph. All right, we got a true gold auto, 18 out of 50. Be big here. Be big. Good luck, guys. 18 out of 50 for Josh Hammond. Not a bad one at all. 18 of 50. Congrats to Reed. Very nice. True gold first ink, Josh Hammond. Looks pretty perfect as far as I can tell here with the naked eye. Very nice hit, Reed. Congrats. First gold of the break, Josh Hammond. Let's go. All right, getting better here. Very nice autographed box here with the Hammond and the set. All right, we got Mitch Voigt, base insert there. Tim Piacenton and Slade Caldwell refractors. In action here for Jesus Mate, Kane Kepley and Liam Doyle refractors. Can I see Griffin Orange? Griffin Orange, yep, there you go. It's the Griffin Orange just a moment ago. A few moments now. Eli Willits, base insert, and Braden Montgomery, Peter Kusal, refractors. Shatar Mori, Axis, and Ethan Hedges and Max Williams refractors. Box number 4. All right, hopefully we can continue some of that momentum. Much better box there. We got a true blue first autograph here. 36 of 150 for Seth Hernandez. Talking about continuing that momentum. Let's go. Congrats, Seth Spot. We hit the base last box, and now we got a banger for you. Jonathan. True blue. True blue. Again, looks pretty perfectly centered there. Don't see anything bad. Let's go, Jonathan. Congratulations. Definitely pick it up now. Quentin Young, Axis, Jesus Mate, and Mason Peters, first refractors. One more time. There you go. Seth Hernandez, true blue, first auto. Oh, that definitely more than paid for the spot. Way more. And that was the most expensive spot in the break. We got Jamie Arnold on the prize prospects. Caden Kent and Spencer Jones refractor. Any Tyler? No. Tyler, no. Not as of yet. We're still pretty early here. This is just box number 4. Theo Gillen, Spackle Parallel. Second Spackle here of the case. Arjun Namala with the Sky Blue Chrome. Landon Harmon and Sebastian Walcott refractors. Xavier Nance on the in action. Justin Lampkin and Yohani Morales, refractors. Gavin Fine, draft insert. Yando, Ricardo, and Walker Janet, refractors. Billy Carlson, Axis, Nate Snead, JD Thompson, refractors. I'm just going to join Seth in the ink this. Well, sometimes you just got to ask, right? There's the Tyler Bremer. We just had to ask in the chat. That is going to be the in-action die-cut autograph. I believe it is numbered out of 99. I'm going to give you some really, really bad news on this, though. We do have, I don't know what to call it. It's these indentions. You see them once in a while in a die-cut card. You don't usually see them on a big hit like an autograph right there. So that's really frustrating. Needless to say, I'm going to include a UPC and a wrapper for you to hopefully be able to get that replaced. So it's quite damaged, so to speak, with that at the bottom there. Jamie Arnold, draft. Johnny Lavelle, Antonio Jimenez, refractors. Pack sealer, is that what it's called? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and just note this on the side with Tyler. All right, continuing on, we got Johnny Farmello, number 1. Hey, first one there. Number 1 out of 499, Farmello on the sky blue paper. JJ Weatherholt, Axis. Tatum Gray and Joshua Gonzalez, refractors. Ike Irish, prize prospects. Jacob Reimer and Miguel Simic Jr. I guess it's Simic, right? Refractors. Green here for Rainiel Rodriguez, number 84 out of 99. Cardinals. Green Rodriguez. And Gavin Kylan. Not bad, it is base, but Gavin Kylan on board with some ink right there. Gavin Kylan. Base first autograph. Luis Pena, prize prospects. Ryan Sloan, Alfredo Duno, refractors. Nice hit there, Lee. Gavin. Simi, that's correct. Awesome. Oh, we got a stained glass right here. Stained glass. It's not stained glass. Oh my goodness, we got an etched in glass. How about etched in glass? I'm thinking Panini days, the old days. We got Kaysen Cunningham, etched in glass short print. Kaysen Cunningham. Looking at my cheat sheet, but I'm not finding them right now. Anyway, Cunningham on the etched in glass short print. Very nice hit. Congratulations, Cunningham spot. 234 out of 250. Ching Sang Ko with the purple chrome. Eli Willits, prized prospects. Colin Yeaman and JB Middleton, refractors. Sure hope we can find us a snack pack. That would be awesome. X-Fractor, Andrew Salas. Axis, Leo DeVries, and Carlos DeGrange, Shotaro Moria, refractors. Closing out box number 4. Yeah, online defect, exactly. Through top site. Again, I'm going to include the UPC in the wrapper. Sometimes we need to just print out the, or at least take a screenshot or whatever of the invoice from the break. Anything you can provide them, the more the better. We got blue chrome kicking off box number 5 here for Dean Livingston, 57 out of 150. Sky blue chrome for Johnny Farmel, and Landon Hodge and Landon Viderek with the first two brackets. Ryan Weideman, number 139 out of 150 on the blue paper. And Colin Yeaman. Colin Yeaman with a base. First autograph here, Colin Yeaman. Yeah, man. Gavin Kylan, prize prospects. Arjun Namala, Max Clark on the refracted. Like Sime. All right, thank you. All right, looks like we're going to have another gold autograph here. Not going to be true gold, but looks like a gold wave auto coming up next. First off, we got Landon Hodge on the green reptilian, number 80 of 99. And here we go. Good luck, everybody. 31 out of 50. Gustavo Melendez. Gustavo Melendez with the gold wave first auto. Melendez, 31 out of 50. I think I have that noted beside me, but nice hit Melendez spot. There you go. Caden Bowden, Axis, Rainier Rodriguez, and Dakota Jordan refractors. Kevin McGonigal, prize prospects, Tanner Franklin, and Jay Cook, first refractors. Next autograph here is going to be Cameron Maldonado. Maldonado with the base, first ink. I do not know. Perhaps somebody does there in the chat, though. We have Cody Miller with a refractor in the middle of the pack. That was a little weird. So something's going on with this pack. Base insert here for Cade Anderson, and 3 more refractors. Griffin Hughes, Blake Mitchell, and Luis Pena. Probably going to be in one of these packs. Likely this one doesn't have any refractors, but we shall see. Yeah, that looks like exactly what's happening here. All right, we got Walker Jenkins with the Axis insert. All right, it's going to be Xavier Nans with the parallel, I believe, to 150. There it is, right down here. 101 out of 150 in the draft insert parallel for Nans. Dominic Reed, 29 out of 250 on a purple chrome. Jesus Mate, prize prospects. Quinton Young and Mason Morris, refractors. X-Fractor parallel here for Peter Kosa. Joshua Gonzalez, Axis. Jackson Wiggins, Eduardo Tate, refractors. Charlie Condon, prize prospects, Bryce Cunningham, and Aiden Miller, refractors. In action, Gavin Fang, Joshua Flores, and Ryan Weideman, refractors. Base insert for Cason Cunningham, Johnny Farmelo, and Esmeralyn Valdez, refractors. Ike Irish, Axis, and Mason McConaughey and Aaron Walton, refractors. Close out box number 5. All right, on to number 6 here. And give me about 1 minute here. Sorry, real fast before we start at number 6. Unclosed 200 cards. Deck send defect. Annoy submit print each individual. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt to read that again. All right. Here we go. Box number 6. Good luck. Mitch Voigt, Prize Prospects. We got Joshua Lugo, CJ Gray, Refractors. Oh, I think he's saying close to 200 cards were defective. It's annoying. It's definitely annoying. JB Middleton. Thankfully, I don't see anything close to that. I mean, we often get like 1, maybe 2 in a break. JB Middleton there with a base autograph. Cade Anderson, Prize Prospects. Charlie Condon, Carson Bench, Refractors. No, Delight, yeah, Delight, as they say in the chat there, is going to be at the end here. So after this case ends. Brandon Compton with the base ink. Axis Eli Willits. Matt Barr and Caleb Bonham, Refractors. Jojo Parker, Prize Prospects. Chase Shores and Kason Cunningham, Refractors. Got a refractor autograph here. Looks like number 102 of 499 for Murph Gray. Murph Gray on the refractor ink here. Nice hit, gray spot. Seth Hernandez, base insert, Cam, and Josiah Hartshorn, refractors. Brody Brett, number 89 out of 499, sky blue paper. Axis Steel Hall, Michael Oliveto and Steel Hall refractors. It's going to be out of 100 here. It's not the 101 request in the chat there, but very nice card here for Shotaro Mori. Number 18 out of 100 on the Steel Reptilian. Prize Prospects for Travis Bazzana, Mason Neville, and JT Quinn, refractors. Max Williams, X-Fractor. Kevin McGonigal, Axis, and Yelfrin Castillo, Brian Curley, refractors. So this is going to be an Aqua Reptilian, 40 of 125 for JD Dix. Mason McConaughey, Sky Blue Chrome, Gavin Fain and Ryan Mitchell, refractors. In action insert here for Theo Gillen. Cade Anderson and Murph Gray, refractors. Yellow Reptilian to 75 for Cade Crossland, 12 of 75. Draft for Ike Irish, Sean Youngerman and Eduardo Quintero, refractors. Andrew Salas, Axis, Cade Overmuller, and Trevor Cohen, refractors. All right, that is box number 6. 2 more jumbos to go here, and then we will get to the Delight case. It'll definitely be short, but hopefully very, very sweet. This is the penultimate jumbo box here. Number 7. See if we can find our best color autograph yet. Had a couple golds so far. Mason McConaughey, number 225 out of 499 on a sky blue paper. Jojo Parker, Axis, Sean Gamble, and Easton Carmichael. On the refractors there. Next ink is going to be Johnny Slowinski with the base autograph. Slowinski base first ink. Billy Carlson, prize prospects. Tommy White and Sean Episcope. Refractors. Got green. That is going to be green ink. True green ink. 4 of 99 for Ryan Mitchell. Ryan Mitchell, 4 out of 99. Tate Southesy, the base insert, J.R. Ritchie, and Enrique Bradfield Jr. refractors. Numbered paper, chrome. In action, kind of stuck on the back there. It's Seth Hernandez. Seth Hernandez in action insert. Refractors here for Gage Wood and James Ellwanger. Base insert Xavier Nance. Grant Richardson and Felman Celestin. Refractors. I want to say anything huge, but we do have a, I guess, Seth Hernandez with a true blue first autograph, and let's see, Josh Hammond. Josh Hammond with the true gold autograph. Probably the 2 biggest autos of the break so far. Jesus Mate, Axis. Charles Davlin and Gavin Kylan, refractors. Nate George here with a, I guess, fuchsia or magenta reptilian here, 187 out of 199. Dax Kilby, prize prospects. Nick Becker and Tate Southesy, refractors. Christian Fouch, X-Fractor. Axis, Arjun Namala. Hagen Smith and Corbin Dickerson, refractors. Yeah, started off quite slow in the first 2 boxes. Then we started to pull a little bit of fire right after that. Hopefully we can get 1 or 2 more pretty good ones before the end of this case. We got George Lombard, prize prospects, Brandon Compton, and Devin Taylor. First refractors. You have orange here. It's going to be orange chrome for Malachi Witherspoon, number 25 out of 25. The last one there. Orange chrome Malachi Witherspoon. Brady Bell, prize prospects, Luke LaCourse and Walker Jenkins, refractors. Jake Monroe with the Spackle Parallel. Joshua Flores, Sky Blue Chrome, Eli Willits, refractor, and Ethan Frey as well. What's up, Meb? Nick Becker here with the autograph to close out box number 7. Nick Becker, base ink. Axis Zaire Hope and Caleb Lays and Arun Escobar, refractors. Yeah, we got auctions inning today and tomorrow for the next 2 of these, and we will have 2 more next weekend. 2 more, not 3 next weekend. But for this shipping batch, we have 2 more breaks. One will be tomorrow night. Should be very, very shortly after the last playoff game ends. We've scheduled for 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. And then we will have Monday. We're going to do it earlier on Monday. Forget the exact time. I think Pacific. Anyway, auctions the next 2 days for those. And of course, if you bought in this, you get free shipping and all that. All right, box number 8 here. The last jumbo box before we bring on Delight. Good luck. Got Connor Griffin, Prize Prospects, Leo DeVries, and James Tibbs Refractors. Nope, haven't missed Delight. It's coming up right after this box. All right. Base autograph here, Ryan Weideman there. Ryan Weideman, base ink. Kick off the autographs for the last jumbo box. Liam Doyle, Prize Prospects. Josue Braceno and Caleb Wing. Refractors. Got a lot of paper in this pack and not much else, so it's one of those cases probably we will correct that in the next pack or so. I hope. Gavin Kylan, Axis, so no chromes. Theo Gillen, Tommy Troy, Refractors. And then another just random paper card at the end. All right, let's see it all chrome pack. No, not this one. Prize Prospects, Shotaro Mori. Dominic Reed and Briggs McKenzie, Refractors. Got a green Reptilian here for Rainier Rodriguez, number 3/99. And Josiah Hartshorn. Josiah Hartshorn is our next autograph there. Base ink. Mitch Voigt, base insert, Rock Riggio, and Joshua Kuroda-Grauer. Refractors. Field sticker. Maybe we got a bunch of chrome in here. Well, first off, we have gold paper. Dominic Fritton, number 32/50. And we're going to have sky blue paper as well. Josh Owens, 110/499. Xavier Nans, Axis. Cody Balker, and AJ Russell, Refractors. All right, we got a spotlight short print insert for Seth Hernandez. Definitely the king of this case right here. Seth Hernandez to go with the 2 autos. Got a spotlight short print insert as well. Rock Riggio with the purple color match, 48/250. JJ Weatherholt, Prize Prospects, Malachi Witherspoon, and Joe Parker on the refractors. All right, there you go. Seth Hernandez Spotlight short print insert. All right, continuing on here with the last jumbo box. Got Jamie Arnold X Fractor. Axis Case and Cunningham. Jared Thomas and Aiden West, Refractors. Brady Abell, nice card here. Number 83/125 on the Aqua Wave. Rainier Rodriguez, Sky Blue Chrome. Jake Monroe and Mitch Voigt, Refractors. Got to point out this Voigt, very much damaged here at the top. Indention there. Voigt, Refractor. Not sure if you're going to... The Voigt spot would send that back, but I'm going to go ahead and right now to include the UPC in the wrapper anyway. Might be close. We got in action for Dax Kilby, Dean Livingston, and Patrick Forbes, first refractors. Base insert for Eli Willits, Theron Lorenzo, and Gavin Turley. Refractors, and the last pack of Jumbo here before we bring on Delight. Shatara Mori, Axis, and Dean Moss and Xavier Layens refractors. Alright, bear with me for about 1 minute and we'll get the light case on screen. Be right back. You want to be absolutely sure. So we were missing 2 autographs in that case. I'm not sure which was the second box, but so I'm gonna do a little random at the end based on that, a little giveaway. But I'm also going to do what we can to see if I can get replacements, and if we can, then those will also be added. It'd be the future. I don't know exactly how long that would take or anything, but in case that doesn't come through, I'm still going to give away something on top of that. All right. If it ever does, then we would come on and just do a little stream with that. Let's see who gets them. All right, let me get the screen adjusted here to case number 2. This will be the Delight case. Which you guys know Delight. Short and hopefully very, 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 very sweet. Like I said, we've broken some Delight cases here in the last few days, and man, a few of them have been incredible. All right, I'm going to start off, get a couple base here. Dean Curley, Kevin McGonigal, and then we're going to have a gold auto, 44 out of 50 on a gold shimmer autograph for Jordan Yost. Jordan Yost, gold shimmer ink here to 50. And we have a true blue autograph, 102 of 150 for Cade Obermueller. Yost and Obermueller there with the color ink, and then Caden Bodine with the base autograph. Caden Bodine. Jamie Arnold Prize Prospects. Max Belly, number 113 out of 250 on a purple Geo. Tate Southacene, 66 of 125 on Aqua Geo. And Eduardo Tate, 64 of 75 on the yellow Geo. And of course, we will have a full recap here coming up in about, when we're done with this in about 10 minutes. As always. All right, box number 2 of the have everything well organized for that recap. You'll see all the numbered hits, all the autographs, obviously all the short prints, along with the X-Factor Sky Blue Chrome, in-action inserts, and the Spackle Parallels. All right. Ethan Frey, 22 out of 150 with the Delight exclusive Mojo Parallel Auto. Kicking off this box, Ethan Frey. We got Quentin Young and Trevor Cohen base autographs as well. Young and Cohen. Prize prospects here for Ike Irish. Nate Snead, 79 out of 99 on a green Geo. Cooper Fleming, 147 of 250 on a purple Geo. And JT Quinn, 3 of 125 aqua Geo. Alright, box number 3 for Delight. Gustavo Melendez. A base autograph here, and then we do have a true green. Usually in Delight, when we see green, it's the green exclusive green lavas, but this is a true green. 64 out of 99 for Johnny Slowinski. Johnny Slowinski, true green first autograph. Cade Anderson, there's a big one. This is your second biggest pitcher of the product, at least as of right now. People are prospecting. Cade Anderson with the base autograph. Very nice. Liam Doyle in action. Insert. Cheng Sign Ko, 86 out of 250. I think I've said his name 3 different ways now in this breaks. 86 out of 250 on the purple Geo. Carson Benj, 43 of 150 on the blue Geo. And JD Thompson, 87 out of 99 on the green Geo. Alright, sorry guys, gotta go grab a few extra top loaders. 1 second. All right, 3 boxes. Delight remaining. Caden Kent here with a green Reptilian, 48 out of 99. And we got a Mojo exclusive, 63 of 150 for Kane Kepley. Kane Kepley here, out of 150 on the first auto of the box. Xavier Nevins, very nice one there. Base ink for Xavier Nevins. And Trevor Cohen, 21 out of 499 on a refractor autograph here. Trevor Cohen to 499. Axis, Andrew Salas. Tyson Lewis, 87 of 250 on a purple Geo. Blue Geo here for Trevor Cohen, number 139 out of 150. Alfredo Duno, 91 of 99 on a green Geo as well. All right, penultimate box of the break. Dojo has definitely been tough. I'd love to pull a banger at the end for him, or certainly for the Willets spot as well. Good luck here. We got Anthony Evanson, base ink. Malachi Witherspoon on the purple, 157 of 250. I do see red as far as a Geo is concerned, so we're going to have a red Geo to 5 coming up. But one more autograph here, 95 of 150, Nolan Sailors. Nolan Sailors with the Mojo ink. In action, Jesus Made insert. Dominic Reed, 140 out of 250 on a purple Geo. Spencer Jones, 128 out of 150 on a blue Geo. And good luck here. Red Geo, 1 of 5 for Gavin Fain. Gavin Fain, 1 of 5. Not a bad one at all. Congrats, John. There we go, man. 1 of 5. Gavin Fain on the red Geo parallel. There it is for you, Gavin. All right, one more box here. Give this 1 second. All right, let me give this a little lucky rub, a little extra love. Come on, come on. Bring us our biggest hit. Bring us our biggest hit of the break now. Last box, please. You gotta talk to it, and I'm polite. I'm polite. If that doesn't help, then we're gonna be rude next break. All right. Looks we got a couple color coming up. First off, our only base auto for this box will be Cameron Miller. Cameron Miller, base ink. Gonna have a green Lava Delight exclusive, 69 out of 99 for Tanner Franklin. Tanner Franklin, green Lava autograph. And our final one, our final ink of the break at least, 93 out of 199 is gonna be Devin Taylor with the Aqua Lava auto. Devin Taylor. We got Kason Cunningham, base insert. Joseph Zera, number 146 of 250 on a purple Geo. Sean Episcope, number 1. Hey, first one there. 1 of 125 on the Aqua Geo. And Eduardo Quintero with the blue Geo color match here. 56 of 150, closing out the card opening portion of the break. Bear with me about 1 or 2 minutes, and then we will get the recap going here. And then after the recap is done, I will also be doing a random as promised. We're going to give away a little something extra at the end here. I was going to say you're not stick around, but pretty sure people do stick around for the recap here. Just bear with me 1 second. Let me finish getting this set up. Get right to it. All right. All right, recap time. Might overdo it just a little bit in this, but in action inserts here from Made, Liam Doyle, Max Kilby, Seth Hernandez, Theo Gillen, Gavin Fine, Charlie Condon, George Lombard Jr., Gavin Kylan, Xavier Nance, and Jesus Made again. We have Sky Blue Chromes. Yeah, just sorts better. Just leave these. All right, we have Sky Blue Chromes here for Rainier Rodriguez, Joshua Flores, Johnny Farmello, Mason McConaughey, Landon Hodge, Bryce Cunningham, Quinton Young, and Arjun Namala. We have X-Fractor parallels for Jamie Arnold, Christian Felch, Andrew Salas, Max Williams, Adonis Guzman, Gavin Turley, Brady Abell, Anthony Evanson, and Peter Cusel. We are going to start off the numbered hits here with the sky blue paper out of 499 for Josh Owens, Mason McConaughey, Brody Brecht, Kalen Culpepper, Nolan Sailors, and Johnny Farmello. We then have purples here. Starting off with the purple Geos, Joseph Zerwa, Dominique Reed, Tyson Lewis, Max Bellew, Ching Sing Ko, and Cooper Fleming. And then the main from the hobby, the purples, Rock Riggio, Dominic Reed, and Ching Sing Ko. Magenta or Fuchsia Reptilians here, Ethan Petrie, Nate George, and Joseph Zerwa. Those are all numbered out of 199. We got blue Geos here for Eduardo Quintero. These are out of 150. Spencer Jones, Trevor Cohen, Carson Benz. Then we have true blue for Dean Livingston, Theron Lorenzo, and blue paper for Dakota Jordan and Ryan Weideman. And then we have an insert here, Xavier Nayans with the draft inserts back parallel to 150. Numbered out of 125, we have Aquas here. Aqua Geos for Sean Episcope, Tate Southacene, and JT Quinn. We have an Aqua Wave for Brady Abell, and we have an Aqua Reptilian for JD Dix. Those are all to 125. Got a couple steel parallels here. Steel Reptilian to 100 for JB Middleton and Shotaro Mori. Numbered out of 99, we have green Geos for Alfredo Duno, JD Thompson, Nate Sneed. Get a green Reptilian for Caden Kent and Rainiel Rodriguez. Also Rainiel Rodriguez on the green chrome. The Grass Fractor, Mason McConaughey. And then another Reptilian, Landon Hodge to 99. Yellow Geo for Eduardo Tate to 75. Yellow Reptilian, Cade Crossland to 75. And Tommy Troy with yellow chrome to 75. Got a gold paper here for Dominic Fritten to 50. Got an orange in-action insert for George Lombard Jr. to 25. And orange chrome for Malachi Witherspoon and for Griffin Hughes. And we did get a red in the Delight Red Geo, and it's a pretty good one. Gavin Fane, Red Geo, 1 of 5. All right, before we get to the autographs, on to the short prints of sorts. First off, we got 3 spackle parallels in the hobby case there. Jake Monroe, Leo DeVries, and Theo Gillen. Then we got a spotlight for Seth Hernandez. Very nice there. Spotlight short print. We also got an etched in glass Kaysen Cunningham. Autographs. Looks like pretty equal number of base and maybe like 1 or 2 extra base versus the color. We got Cameron Miller, Anthony Evanson, Quentin Young, Trevor Cohen, Gustavo Melendez, Caden Boding, Nick Becker, Ryan Weideman, Josiah Hartshorn, Johnny Slowinski, JB Middleton, Brandon Compton, Colin Yemen, Cameron Maldonado, Aaron Watson, Kyle Lotus, Kyson Witherspoon, Xavier Nayans, Gavin Kylan, Cade Anderson, and Seth Hernandez with the base autographs. Color ink out of 499 here we got Anthony Evanson, Murph Gray, and Trevor Cohen. To 250 we got Michael Lombardi and Malachi Witherspoon. To 199 Aqua Lava for Devin Taylor and Cameron Nelson. Out of 150 the Mojo Delight exclusives there, Kane Kepley, Nolan Sailors, and Ethan Frey. True Blue to 150 we got Cade Obermuller, and a banger right there, Seth Hernandez, 36 out of 150. We got the in-action insert autograph out of 99 here for Tyler Brimner. Green Ryan Mitchell, true green there, Ryan Mitchell. Tanner Franklin on the green lava, and true green again here for Johnny Slowinski. Gold here out of 50, gold shimmer for Jordan Yost. Gold wave for Gustavo Melendez, and a true gold Josh Hammond. Josh Hammond, very nice true gold there. All right, we did appear to be missing, I'm going to do one more double check on that count, but I believe we were missing 2 autographs from the hobby case, which is obviously not cool at all. I'm going to do what I can to try to get a replacement of sorts, if I can get anything going from Topps there. Let me do a final count here as well. Yeah, we got 40 total. We're supposed to get 42. So we're going to do our best to get that. That could take weeks or months even. I don't know exactly, but obviously we haven't noted what we're doing that from this break. So if we are able to get something, then we will come back live at that point and and you know, break that or just let you know what we get, etc. But in case we don't get that or whatever, or just to add something else instead, I am going to go ahead and just random the checklist. Let's see how we're going to do this. So we do need to make sure whatever spots win did have autographs, since those are the ones that are shorted. So we're going to random the checklist. I'm going to come up with $150 in giveaways here from that. So we're just going to do 3 spots, 50 each. And what's going to happen is I'm going to run one random on it. We'll random the checklist 3 times, then we'll come up, that'll be at the end. We'll get the 3 top spots. And I'm going to double check and make sure they do have, all 3 of those spots do have autographs. If they don't have autographs in the product, then, you know, we would skip over to the next spot on the list. Just to add something extra due to that going on here. Again, if we are able to get the replacements, we'll still be giving that away as well. Or not really giving away, you know, adding to the break. You know what I mean. So just a little extra here. All right, so bear with me just a minute. Get this checklist ready to go. All right. Actually, let's not have that on the screen quite yet. No, actually, we don't need to roll the dice. Like I said, we're going to do 3 times on the random. All right, so this is the full checklist. Scroll up, see the whole thing there. So 3 times on the random here. Again, I am going to confirm that the top 3 spots have autographs. If not, we just move down to the 4th spot, 5th spot, etc. Whatever we need to do. Here we go. 1, and it'll be for 50. It'll be either 50 refund on your order, or if your order was for less than 50, it would be some credit for the future. 2, and 3. So top 3 spots here: Jesus Madi, Marcus Phillips, and Billy Carlson. Of course, I do need to double check to see if they all have autographs available. I'm not sure about Marcus Phillips. I assume the others do. Yeah, Madi does, of course. I think we all know Carlson does. And Marcus Phillips does as well. All right, so yeah, all 3 of those spots are going to get either a $50 refund if your order was more than that, or a $50, or, you know, we'll refund the entire order if it's less, plus give you some credit for the extra. Give me a second to make a note of this on my end. All right. Let's see. All right, so this break was sponsored by eBank out of San Jose, California. No purchase necessary. The sweepstakes involved. We'll check out the full official rules and details of that. That links to the top of our listings. We do have auctions ending today, of course, for number 2, which will run tomorrow. That'll run tomorrow night, which I do right after the NFL playoff game ends, approximately 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And then we have, again, number 3. Auctions will run tomorrow for number 3, and that will break on Monday. All combined shipping on these, so if you already bought on this, you get free shipping on the rest. And we also have a Pixar Gold 2-case character break. Auctions in Sunday for that. That'll break early on Monday as well. All these will ship out by Wednesday. That's the guaranteed date. We may get some out on Tuesday, but Wednesday's the guarantee there. And yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the weekend. If you are watching the playoffs, hope there's some great games like last week. It was crazy. All right, take